Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer. Today we're taking a look at the Yakima RidgeBack on our 2022 Ram 1500. The RidgeBack is a hanging style bike rack that holds up to 4 bikes. It's going to hold them hanging by the frame up top, and we've got that secured with 2 zip strips over top the frame. These zip strips simply slide in and out and just ratchet into the cradles. They get a pretty good hold on the bike rack here, and our third point of contact is the anti-sway cradle on the seat post. That's going to limit our side-to-side movement and help with bike-to-bike contact. I will say the zip strips work a lot better than the typical rubber straps we see on a lot of other hanging style racks, so for me, that's a big win. Because it makes frame contact, we do want to avoid carbon frame bikes. The other thing we want to watch out for is alternative frame and children's bikes, With those, we'll probably need a bike adapter bar to ensure that the bike fits properly on the rack, hangs level, or just fits over the dual arms at all. And with that, the weight capacity is going to be a total weight capacity of 150 pounds. If you have just one single bike loaded up, that single bike can weigh up to 40 pounds on this innermost cradle. Let's get the bike unloaded though. You saw us remove that zip strip earlier. Just pinch the 2 tabs and pull out the zip strip on all of those cradles and just set it to the side. With this, you want to keep track of them because they don't just stay on the bike rack. They are just kind of hanging out right now. So if you do lose one, you can pick up replacements if you need it. I'll set this to the side real quick and we can put those back into place. Now, a lot of people sometimes have these stolen for whatever reason, so if you don't want to run that risk, maybe just keep them in your vehicle instead of stored on the rack like this. And from here we can check out the tilting feature. Our black lever in the front can be used to unlock that and tilt the bike rack down, but unfortunately our tailgate will make contact right here at the end. Now it only touches plastic here on this outer shell, so for me, I wouldn't be too worried about any paint scratching, but I wouldn't put any weight on the tailgate. I wouldn't sit here to change my shoes before or after a ride, but I could maybe get something out of the back if I needed it. But personally, because it does hit, I'd probably just reach over or use this extra space to climb up in the bed myself. Lifting it back up, watch out for your fingers. That lever will just snap right back into place, and it is a big pinch point. And from here, we can check out some measurements. Our distance added to the back at the end of the arms is going to be about 40 inches. That does add quite a bit of length, but for 4 bikes, that's not too bad. We can fold the arms down though, so if we have bikes unloaded and we want to leave this in the hitch between rides, we can. It'll take up a lot less space this way, only sticking out 12.5 inches now to the outermost point right here. So it's a lot easier to fit into a parking space. Down at the bottom, it's working with our 2-inch receiver tube using the included adapter sleeve, and it comes with a tool-free anti-rattle device. That just is a hand knob at the back end that we can tighten down to secure it in the hitch, and it is locking, so we can make sure that no one can mess with it when we're not around. And overall, I think the RidgeBack is a pretty solid bike rack. You can get a 5-bike version for this too if you need the extra capacity, but if you're looking to haul anything more than 4 bikes, I would just look into a tailgate pad. Some of those can go up to 7 bikes for a full-size truck like this. So if you're looking for quantity of bikes stored, I would look for a tailgate pad. Otherwise, I do think this one has some nice features. I think the Kurt Premium is a bit of a better fit for the Ram here, just because it fits a bit better with that tilting, and it can accommodate kids' bikes. Otherwise, that's going to do it for our look at the Yakima RidgeBack. Thanks for watching.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.